show. Welcome to Advocate Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have we have two very important topics for today's show, in which the first one is, even though this goes really for throughout the United States, but I'm going to more focus for New York City. Local government needs to help police officers. That's the first topic. And the second topic of today's show is specifically for New York City, in which local government needs, local government in New York City needs to bring back annual building inspections and annual fire safety inspections. So let's get right into the first one. Let's get right into the first topic of today's show. And again, like I said, this really goes for throughout the United States, but I'm going to more focus on New York City. Local government needs to help our police officers, because for for so long, anarchists have been running the streets, robbing stores, attacking police officers, destroying police vehicles, and they're getting away with it. And even a lot of these anarchists are kids that are minors. And so local government needs to stop that. And by doing so, New York City, or New York State, I should say, New York State needs to have a proper bail reform law, in which it needs to include getting rid of juvie hall. Get rid of it. It's a luxury hotel for kids that commit crimes and they get away with it. So get rid of juvie hall and put all these anarchists, all these criminals, no matter what their ages are, in an adult prison, where the real criminals are, where the real murderers are, where the real drug addicts are. Put them in there and let's see how long these anarchists last inside there. So like I said, New York State needs a proper bail reform law, because the one that New York State has right now is 100% absolutely broken. That's number one. Now let's get right into the second topic of today's show. New York City local government needs to bring back annual building inspections and annual fire safety inspections for apartment buildings. Because for far too long, ladies and gentlemen, for far too long, New York City has stopped annual building inspections and annual fire safety inspections for apartment buildings. And right now, New York City has it as just call as needed. That needs to stop, and it needs to go back to having annual building inspections and annual fire safety inspections on apartment buildings. Let's get these people back to doing their jobs. Let's bring them back, because that's what needs to happen. So seriously, honestly, that needs to happen. And why am I bringing these two topics up? Yes, I have spoken about these topics in past episodes, but New York City is having local elections very soon. So these need to be dealt with now. Now. before it's too late, before it's really too late. So let's get this done with now. And to help the people in society, seriously. And, you know, with helping our local police officers, honestly, for far too long, police officers have been under attack by these anarchists. And police officers are the ones that put their lives on the line for people every day, every single day. They put their lives on the line for us. So we need to help them. And local government needs to help to protect their police officers. Seriously. For so many years now, police officers have been under attack. Like I said, you have even little kids that are teenagers that are fighting against police officers. They're hitting police officers and stuff. They are destroying police vehicles and stuff, and that needs to stop. That needs to stop. So with that, I want to remind all my fans out there about my website, Advocate Information Highway. The link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that's AIHNY.com. You guys can check out all the pages on there. And if you go to the store page of my website, you will see two links on there. One of those links is to my internet store on Zazzle.com. If you click on that link and go to my internet store on Zazzle.com, you'll see all the products that I design and that are up for sale on my internet store on Zazzle.com. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.